For my final presentation, I'd like to touch on a lot of topics, and one of them is that I've noticed how I became a stronger writer over the course of time, and one of them was that I feared a lot of things coming into this class, and what I feared mainly was like the format of how essays were supposed to be formatted, and that was the APA format. So starting with APA format, I had no idea how to use that because in my high school they never basically taught us or made us use APA format. It was always like MLA format, and I really learned a lot in providing um, like samples and uh, like examples on how to cite something and like how to do it basically in that format. So I had compared my first essay to my last essay and my second essay, and I noticed a huge difference from my first essay to my second essay. The first essay I didn't do well, like as I had expected, and then the second essay came out incredibly better than the first one, and one of them was because I had looked back on my mistakes, and um, that to me was like I was amazed because I did make a lot of changes on it. Of course, there was more things to work on, but um, main issues I had hit like the key points to it to fix for my next essay. And then another thing is the I want to say like how helpful the rhetorical act and reading pulp culture has been a really useful tool for me in my writing, and that's because I feel like I've become a better critical thinker, like writer as well. And part of it is like the exercises we do in class, and that is like, for example, usually in class we would find like examples of media and like stories to tell like what's going on in the news and like how we can how we're able to critique that and use that and think of different ways of how to like see different perspectives of a certain story or well, basically what goes in what's going on in the news. And so I have applied a lot of key concepts that is on the rhetorical act book into my essay, and it's like main thing that hits me the most like is how like we're supposed to think outside the box for us to understand different perspectives and how the person who's writing certain things is trying to get at us and stuff like that. So I feel like um, it reading the books have helped a lot, and I learned a lot and felt like this was the most interesting book for me, and that's because when I read something that the writer is writing, I understand it more, and that's because I feel like I have a closed mind on certain things, and reading other people's perspectives have helped me a lot. And like I said, um, I I feel like um, that's how I improved my writing over the semester, and I hope that I introduce myself to more and think uh, more critically over the course of time. But this starting semester, like I had no idea what that was, what a critical thinker was, or how to become a better critical thinker and writer, as of course. But yeah, I enjoyed this class very much, and overall, I've learned a lot. And seeing videos in class and small clips and doing activities like writing a letter and stuff like that have helped me a lot, and I feel like I'm improving over time with this, and I hope to take more classes like these.